Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly analysis for Euro-USD. So some important news as well for this pair is on the end of this week, so the 31st of January, are scheduled to leave the EU. So we could see the Euro actually either strengthen ridiculously or weaken immensely, really. So like I said, there is a confluence between the GBP USD and Euro USD. So if the pound goes up, the Euro will go down essentially, and this reflected in all other pairs, so that this is essentially currency correlation really. So we've drawn in some new zones as well prior to the price action from last week. We've actually violated an uptrend that we've currently formed here in the black line here, and essentially this is a weekly / daily uptrend that we've broken out from. Now we could see this continuate and downfall, but it's also important to look out for buying opportunities as well as the selling opportunities, especially during the early stages of the week, purely based on the fact that we have some big news towards the end of the week, and we could see some big fluctuations with the market. And the ultimate aim for this week is to get our trades into break even, so that if the market does go in our way, we will win immensely with a risk-free sort of mindset really towards trading. So currently we've drawn in some new levels, so let's just go ahead and talk about those. So this range is from 1.10554 to 1.10396. So same thing as usual. As we've already broken down, I will be looking for this pullback into this area. We've already had the pullback into the end of the week, but due to low volume, we can always expect the market open to push up. So if in the case of a scenario we do pull back early on in the week, we could expect either a rejection in this area followed by bearish pressure, or if we're able to close way above this area and close within with a pullback, rejecting this zone, we could follow a buying pressure, and this will signify a buying order. Now, in the case of scenario that we continuate to the downside, same thing again. Is this zone going to act as a support, or if we're going to close below, is it going to act as resistance? Essentially the same thing again, but in this area range is between 1.09923 to 1.09792. So within this area, we could expect some good orders, either a buy or sell here or buy or sell here. Not too sure exactly where it's going to occur. That's a problem, but the main strategy for this week and my focus is that I will be looking for either buy or sell amongst these areas, and trying to get these into a break-even trade. And in the case of a scenario, as we learned from last week, if you do have a big candle to the downside as our signal, adjust the lot size so that you're only risking 1% of your account as opposed to 5%, let's just say. So it's important to do that and carry on these lessons further into the new trading week, essentially. So we're getting better and we're learning more each week, really. So yeah, essentially that will be all for this analysis videos. Make sure you're checking our daily analysis videos, because we do prepare you for the next trading day. Essentially, we'll discuss the scenarios, what could happen in the next trading day. So especially with all the news, etc., and our thoughts along the way. So that will be all from us. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next week.